Okay, very good morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Wednesday, the 8th of November. Well, it definitely seems that winter Wednesdays are becoming washout Wednesdays. Very similar picture to last week. Uh, Midday chart on here shows this warm sector just moving off to the east and this cold front going through maybe just after midday. So pretty miserable this morning in this warm sector, but once that cold front goes through, maybe 1, 2 p.m., there should actually be a reasonable clearance. Going further ahead to tomorrow, low pressure sort of moving its way towards the north of us. Ice bars tightening up a little bit and lots of occlusions around. Generally unstable tomorrow by the looks of it. They're forecasting some heavy showers, maybe even thunderstorms in the morning, which is probably unlikely. Further ahead into the week, Friday, well, they've pointed a low pressure center here. If that is over the top of us, then that could cause issues. So the unsettled weather continues. Winds today, flying height about 20 to 25 knots, generally from the west-southwest by the looks of it. And currently on the sat pic, you can see we're well and truly in that warm sector. And that clearance well out to the west at the moment, but moving its way towards us. Similar picture on the rain radar, lots of rain around, and that clearance sort of just to the west of Cornwall at the moment. So the rainfall forecast, as we move it ahead a couple of hours, you see this moving over to the east, that clearance a little bit more in sight. And if we zoom in a little bit, it's showing majority of the rain to stop by about 1:30 by the looks of it. And then going ahead into the afternoon, maybe a few residual showers going through, but generally a much clearer outlook from about 2 p.m. onwards. Public forecast then is showing heavy showers and very strong wind this morning, and generally a nicer picture from about 1 p.m. onwards, and it is showing some scattered showers into the rest of the afternoon now. Good visibility from about 1 p.m, otherwise very poor before that. And notice the humidity staying up very high, above 90% actually as we go into the afternoon. It was showing this lower last night, only dropping below 90% about 4 o'clock, just before it gets dark. Top temperature today, 11 or 12 degrees by the looks of it, with dew point at about 11. And that's the current view outside, very unflyable. Currently 10 degrees, so quite warm. Dew point set at 9. And Farnborough's forecast, they haven't really forecasted very far into the afternoon, but they've basically put here this morning, low cloud, rain, drizzle, etc. And they've put here a prop 30 from 1 p.m. onwards of rain. So hopefully that's a prop 70 of not rain. Let's see what Odium have put, very similar by the looks of it. Here you go, becoming 1 p.m. onwards, scattered clouds at 4,500 feet. That's a little bit of optimism for you. All right, top meteo is showing the clearance to get here about 2 p.m. You see the low cloud and drizzle just clearing Lasham at that point. And going into the afternoon, no more significant weather. All right, there's no NOTAMs today. And operationally, if we do go flying, we'll probably set up on 2-7. I think it's going to be pretty westerly by the time the clearance gets to us. They'll probably be very wet, so what we'll most likely do is have the launch point here. And if we're winch launching, that will be the cables running down the south side. And with the good headwinds component, we'll still get good launches. Yesterday, we were using this setup and we got about 2,000 feet on some of the launches. For the last launch of the day, we dragged the cables right the way back and we got a glider to 3,000 feet, which was good to see. Aerotone will be from the north side. And then left-hand circuits onto 2-7 hard. And right-hand circuits will stay onto the north side grass. So if you want to land on the tarmac, which I would encourage, that's a left-hand circuit onto 2-7 hard. If for some reason we go on to 2-3, that will have the launch point here. Cables running down the runway, launching off the runway, and then it will be circuits onto 2-7 as just briefed. So left-hand circuits onto 2-7 hard. Right-hand circuits will be onto 2-3 as normal, but I would encourage left-hand circuits onto 2-7 hard. Okay, anyone who needs to do any bronze tests or simulator flying, good day for that. If we do go flying, sunsets at just before 4:30, so last landing will be 4 minutes to 5. We'll get what we can out of the day. There's a trial lesson this afternoon that I'm optimistic we try and get in. we'll see what time the clearance comes and how many people are left. Okay, hopefully see you on the airfield. Bye for now.